Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alright, so today I'm going to be smoking a cigarette in a bowling alley parking lot. Why? Well, because today I'm in a bowling alley parking lot and I want to smoke a cigarette before I go bowling. It's about to be my first time in nearly 2 years I'm going to be going bowling, and I want to make sure that I play a good game to ensure that my performance is at its optimal point. I am definitely feeling like I should probably have some nicotine in my system. I should probably have a cigarette before I walk into the bowling alley and actually start bowling, because I want to play a perfect game. Basically, my goal today is to use a cigarette like people use stimulants in the Tour de France. I will be using cigarettes to be better at bowling. That's what I'm saying, at least. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, at least. Is it a proven fact that cigarettes make you better at bowling? I don't know if it is or isn't, but either way, I think there's a higher chance of me doing a good job with bowling if I have nicotine in my system than if I don't. I need some nicotine, though. It's been about an hour and a half since I last had a cigarette, and I'm looking forward to having one of these LD Red 100s today. Now, some of y'all may be wondering, why am I starting this video in the car? Because I'm not going to be smoking in the car. I don't smoke in this car. The reason is quite simple. It's because it's like 36 degrees outside right now, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start the video in the car and then walk outside to smoke. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and just grab my pack I've got with me, and I'm going to put it in my pocket, if I can put it in my pocket. And, you know, I do think without further ado, it's time for me to go ahead and hop out, go ahead and put my camera down, and go ahead and get to smoking. And then after that, go ahead and get to bowling. But that's not going to be on video, because this video is just about smoking a cigarette in a bowling alley parking lot. It's not about bowling itself, or something along those lines. I need a cigarette. So without further ado, let's go ahead and have a cigarette, y'all. I want a smoke, so I am gonna have one. Let's go and put my camera down right there, and you know, just try to figure out a way I want to set it up. How do I want to set it up? I'd like the bowling alley somewhere in the background, you know. I'm thinking that'll do better than not. It's a bit windy today, so hopefully the wind doesn't blow my phone over, because it's in a tripod right now, and if it blows over, I'm afraid my phone may break. That wouldn't be very good. But got my cigarette out. Let's go ahead and get my lighter out, and let's go ahead and get smoking. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, right behind me right there, that is the bowling alley. We can see the entrance right about there. And of course, I'm standing in the parking lot right now. It is very chilly out here. Normally, if I was like planning on spending any length of time outside in this sort of weather, I would be having like 4 or 5 layers on or something like that kind of thing. But I was like, no, I'm not going to be spending any like insane length of time outside in this weather today, because I looked at the weather this morning and I was like, man, it is way too cold for me to want to spend any real length of time outside. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to wear something that's really like warm and comfortable, both inside and outside. And I got to admit, this quarter zip is doing the job. In fact, I don't have just one quarter zip on, I have 2. And you know what they say, the more quarter zips you have, the better you are at bowling. And that's why I wore both quarter zips today. Also, the more quarter zips you have, the better your stock portfolio does. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. And so as such, I've got to wear not just 1 quarter zip, 2, because every quarter zip you wear doubles your stock portfolio. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Although 1 plus 1 is just 2, and 0 plus 0 is still 0. So we ball, you know what I'm saying? Gotta admit though, I am feeling significantly better than I was. I was needing a little bit of a smoke, frankly put. It had been a little while since I last had one, and I'm feeling a lot better than I was previously. A little bit of the buzz is starting to creep in, you know, enjoying the taste of the LD Red 100s, and enjoying smoking a cigarette in this cold weather in the bowling alley parking lot I'm in right now. It is a bit cold though. Like, my upper body is okay, my legs, I'm even wearing thermals and I'm still a little bit chilly, but my jeans I'm wearing are not exactly particularly thick, so I do suppose it's not really a terribly big surprise. I need to grab myself a thumbnail though. Hopefully one of those will do as a thumbnail for the video. We will find out. Overall, what would I have to rate this experience as so far? This experience of smoking a cigarette in a bowling alley parking lot, how is it so far? Pretty solid, I gotta admit. Really not too bad. And even though it is a bit more windy and cold out here right now, since I was just sitting in a warm car, honestly, I'm chilling. I'm just vibing. Like, if I was out here for like 20-30 minutes, I'd probably be pretty cold. But since I was just sitting in a warm car, and since I got out of the warm car just to smoke a cigarette, like, I'm feeling fine right now. I'm feeling pretty good, in all honesty. And I gotta admit, this cigarette, I'm hearing some sirens in the background. Hopefully that's not the police coming for me smoking a cigarette in a bowling alley parking lot. That wouldn't be very good. But, what was I about to say? I am feeling like I'm gonna be better at bowling now that I have some nicotine in my system. Like, actually, genuinely. I just feel more awake right now. And, you know, I'm gonna have to say that I think I do sports better when I have a cigarette in my mouth, frankly put. Counter-Strike, I'm better at Counter-Strike when I'm smoking a cigarette. Bowling, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be better at bowling when I'm smoking a cigarette. When I competed in the Tour de France in 2022, I was chain smoking a little bit, and definitely I performed better. Like, I was not even like top 10 kind of thing, but I would have been like the last person if I hadn't been chain smoking cigarettes like most of the time kind of thing. So, you know, I'm definitely gonna have to say that smoking cigarettes, I think it just improves my athletic ability, frankly put. Not medical advice, by the way. That's how it would be after I have a whole game of nothing but gutter balls. I hope the mic picked that up, otherwise... well, y'all are not gonna know. There's somebody yelling in the background, for context, just in case the mic didn't pick that up. But if I have a full game of gutter balls, that's my response, I'll acknowledge. But that's all I had to my cigarette. And I think that's all there was to this video. We're just trying to wisp my ash away. Thankfully, this bowling alley is pretty based. They have some ashtrays out at the very front. And I'm gonna go throw my cigarette butt away in one of those ashtrays in just a moment. But I appreciate y'all watching this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video where smoked a cigarette in a bowling alley parking lot. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, like, subscribe, check out everything in the description down below. Until the next one, stay safe and peace, and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?